Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Andrew Cope. I'm a small animal veterinarian and I want to give you all a tour of a veterinary hospital like this one behind me and show you what kind of things we do on a daily basis and what kind of animals we work on. So come with me, I'll give you a tour. All right, we're here in the lobby of our hospital here, just like a lot of lobbies at other doctor's offices. It's a place where patients can wait with their animals while they get checked in. Our front desk staff can see what their pet needs for the day, whether it's vaccines or they're here for a sick visit. And so this is where they come in when they are greeted. And as you can see on these rooms behind me, we have 4 exam rooms here. I'm going to take you into one of the exam rooms here in a minute and discuss a little bit about that. But they have access to all of our exam rooms, so we can get them in there so we can put our hands on them and see what's going on. So let's go. All right, we're in an exam room now. I've got my dog here with me today. Her name is Penny. She's a 4-year-old chocolate lab, and dogs are one of the animals that we see here. We also see some cats. Veterinarians in general can see lots of animals, from horses and cows and goats and chickens, farm animals, and even some things that you may have seen at the zoo, lions and tigers and bears. And so there's a lot of different animals that we can see. In this exam room, we've got a table for some of the smaller animals that we can see, but for some of these bigger dogs, I like to get down on the floor with them and check them over. So we get to listen to the owners and kind of what they need. If they need any shots, we can give them. But if they're here because they're sick or anything like that, we can look them over and kind of decide how we can treat them. So this is what all of our exam rooms look like. They're all kind of similar, and it's how we can take a look at the animals. We are now in our laboratory area of our hospital. In this area, we can do things like run any samples that pets may have, things like collecting blood on them, and like in our refrigerator over there, we keep various medications and even the shots that they may need on dogs and cats, just like you might have gotten before. And so this is where we keep all those. We also keep medications that pets may need. I'll kind of take you over to our treatment area. As you can see, we've got a few tables there for taking our dogs and cats on. If we need to put them up there for any procedures and exams that they may need. So it's a nice area to work while we have them there. Next, I'll take you into our surgery room. If any pets need their teeth cleaned, we can do that out here in our treatment area. We also have a separate surgery place for patients that might get any cuts or anything like that. So I'll take you in there to take a look. Behind me is our surgery suite. This is where we have patients under anesthesia, which just means that basically they're sleeping so that they don't feel things when we do that. We have them hooked up to all kinds of monitors. We get to check their heart rate, and we check on their breathing. We keep track of their temperature and make sure that they're as safe as they can be while they're sleeping, and so that we can wake them up and they can recover really well. So we just have one surgery area here. We get to wear caps and gowns, and we wash and scrub our hands really well so that we're nice and clean when we're doing surgery on them, so that they can be safe and that kind of thing. So, but this is an example of where we do surgery. So sometimes when dogs and cats, obviously they can't tell us where things hurt. or if they're sick in any particular area. And so one of the things that we rely pretty heavily on is taking x-rays. Now, some of you, if you've ever broken a bone, you may have had an x-ray taken of your arm to see if it's broken. We use x-rays a lot to x-ray and see what's going on in their belly or their chest. And so I'll kind of show you what our x-ray room looks like, and we'll kind of take you in there. So basically this is an x-ray table, and the machine on top there, it basically takes a picture of their whatever we're looking at, their belly or their chest or their arm, and then it comes and is put up on our screen here. This is an example of an abdomen. So we've got different organs in here. We can see things like the liver, the stomach, the spleen, the bladder. So different organs in your belly that we can see on dogs and cats. They show up here to tell us if there's any problems or not. So it's a really helpful tool that we have to evaluate if they're sick and if everything is normal. Next, I've taken you into our boarding and kennel area. Some veterinary hospitals have access to them or available to them. We have some of our hospital patients stay back here if we need to, but the other is, as you can hear some of the dogs barking now, but they may board here or stay with us for a period of time. Families are going on vacation and they need a place for them to stay, so they can stay here happy and warm and dry. We also have boarding for our kitty friends. So the cats that need to stay with us, we call this our cat condo area. And so it's nice they have these places that they can walk through and while they stay with us. And so it's separate from our dogs. Sometimes cats aren't too happy to be around other dogs, and so this is nice. We have a separate area for them so that they don't feel scared being around dogs. So it's just the cats in here, and so it's a nice place for them to hang out while they stay with us. This is our grooming room. Some veterinary practices also offer the ability to get dogs and cats, get them have a bath, get their hair cut, their nails trimmed. And so we have a groomer here, and she takes care of the baths and all the haircuts and that kind of thing. So this is a nice place for the dogs and cats to come and kind of have a spa day like some of you may have, and get a nice haircut. So it's nice that we have this. The place over there is our big bathtub for the dogs, so they can get rinsed down and get nice and shampooed up. So thank you all for taking a tour with me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing one area of veterinary medicine with small animals, particularly dogs and cats. And it's a field and profession that if you want to do it, you can work on all kinds of animals, whether they are the size of mice and gerbils, all the way up to elephants, giraffes, and even some whales. So I hope you enjoyed the tour with me today, and y'all have a great day.